Hello, so today I'm going to dive into the Utah State Emergency Operations Plan, or the EOP. Basically, this is the state's master plan for how we prepare for, respond to, and recover from emergencies. And emergencies don't wait for anyone, whether it's a flood, a storm, or something man-made, they can hit at any time. The Emergency Operations Plan for Utah lays out exactly who does that, when they do it, and how they do it across all levels, from state agencies to local communities. This matters because when everyone's on the same page, responses are faster, they're safer, and they are more effective. Honestly, this affects all of us, families, businesses, and neighborhoods. Even with a solid plan, there are always challenges. First, big emergencies often cross county lines, so coordinating multiple agencies can get complicated very quickly. Resources can run out quickly, whether that's equipment, money, or people. Communication gaps, especially with vulnerable groups like senior citizens or non-English speakers, that can slow things down. And emergencies require quick decisions, even when the information isn't perfect. The state of Utah takes an all hazards approach, meaning we prepare for lots of different emergencies using one master threat list. The incident command system helps to make sure everyone knows who's in charge and how to work together. Agencies train regularly using national standards and run disaster exercises to stay sharp. At the community level, volunteer groups like CERT teams are trained to support the first responders. Preparedness is really a team effort. And when it comes to planning, there are some big things to think about. First, interagency agreements that allow counties and cities to help each other when things get tough. The state's Emergency Operations Center coordinates logistics like personnel, equipment, and facilities. Special planning is needed for people with disabilities, for people with language barriers, and for transportation challenges. And finally, the Community of Operations Plan makes sure that the government keeps functioning, even if the buildings are damaged or if offices are closed. Planning is definitely what keeps everything moving during the chaotic periods of when the disaster strikes. I think Utah has a great emergency operations plan in place, but there are some ways that they can keep on improving. They can strengthen local preparedness through more community drills and training. They can strengthen their communication tools, especially for the vulnerable populations. They can invest more in logistics like backup power and resource agreements. They can regularly update the emergency operations plan to ensure that we're always ready for new threats with new technologies. And they can be proactive and make sure that there are fewer surprises for later by being prepared for all situations. They can also create accountability structures for organizations and businesses that create financial obligations to comply. My final thoughts about the Utah State Plan is that it definitely gives a strong foundation. but plans only work if people do. So we just hope that there are people in power that enforce the EOP. Um, Emergency preparation, it takes teamwork at every level. The government, organizations, and communities all have to contribute. Disasters don't wait for the perfect time, so neither can the community. The better that we plan today, the stronger we can be tomorrow.